All right, shalom, shalom, boys. Yeah, well, it's interesting. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were talking about, uh, just hunting and how they go about hunting and where they learn hunting. And let me tell you, the idea of getting up in the deer blind, dressing up, putting your clothes out, putting on all that camouflage and stuff. Yeah, it is a good way of hunting if you have the time. However, you know, when I looked at that style of hunting, I knew it wasn't for me, and I had to be more efficient when it came to my time and how I went about hunting. And so I went the sniper route, and this is a 110 BA Savage and a 300 Win Mag. And this was the solution that I came up with. And this is my primary hunting slash sniper rifle that I use, and of course, like I said, it takes the 300 Win Mag. And this is a very powerful uh, bullet when it comes to hunting. And when I tell you, when I hit uh, a deer, let me tell you, I don't care if I clip its legs. If it goes right through it, there's a big hole on the other side of that deer, and I'm telling you, I hit him so fast. I mean, as you see, this is a Diamondback scope, and it's very efficient for getting me uh, uh, well over out the 500 yards when it comes to hunting. And what this rifle allows me to do is it allows me to rapidly acquire the target uh, without the target seeing me at all, and not having to go through all of that process of getting dressed and sitting out in the blind. Now it takes skill to use this weapon system. It definitely does take skill, but I've owned this rifle for probably about 8, 9 years now. I've been using it, so I'm pretty proficient at taking down game. And the name of the game, definitely with this kind of system and how I go about hunting, is that they don't see me coming. And the advantages of them not seeing you coming is that you can set up on your target at a long distance, far distance away, and you ain't got to dress up anything. Most of the time, 90% of the time, I would say over the past 7, 8 years that I've been hunting, uh, from the time that I saw the deer or deers to the time I skinned the deers were about within an hour to hour and a half of one another. So, uh, typically I'll see the deer out where I am hunting at, or I'll have my AR, and that's another way that I go about hunting. But uh, I go and I see the deer, and then I go ahead, grab the rifle, and go ahead and size up on them and take the shot. And let me tell you, I've become very good with this system because it allows me again to not have to go through the whole process of getting dressed, sitting out in a deer blind. Now, one of the things that I will tell you is that in order to uh, minimize the time frames, you got to know the patterns of the deer in which you are looking to hunt. You got to know when they, where they are, what is their track. And I get to the point where I know when they move and how they move and what fields they move in, that I can pretty much time when they're going to be in a certain spot, because you just know their migration patterns. You just know their tracks, and so it's very critical to know where they're going to be, and so that you can set up as well. But I've been extremely successful when it comes to hunting, and will continue to receive the the blessings and the increase, because hey, when you put your hand to the plow and you study, and you train, you're able to uh, leverage skill sets to pretty much put food on the table. Because here on the land, chicken is a staple, uh, goat are a staple, sheep are a staple, uh, and deer are a staple. Uh, and so, when these kind of opportunities come my way when it comes to the deer, I definitely take down on it in making sure that we are filling the freezers, so that we have. And let me tell you, I always make short videos of the meals that my Shire cooks for me, because it is important to be able to enjoy a good, clean meal. A good, clean, wholesome, delicious, fulfilling meal after a hard day's work. But it is our responsibility, as they say, to bring home the beef, bring home the bacon, bring home the deer, bring home the venison. So if those are in the bacon, I don't eat bacon. Venison bacon, turkey bacon, yeah. But this is how we go about doing it. And I have to be efficient in everything that I do. I have to make sure that I am efficient. And this is the way in which I go about doing it. Uh, yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. But you got to have the right skill set, the right tools, and be in the right place in the right time in order to get it done. But yeah, this is my little lack of better term toy, and we get after it. And as usual, we pack the freezer, and it's just a beautiful thing to be able to be a blessing, not only to my house, to the other people that are in need. Because let me tell you, as the economy continues to collapse, as the price of food continue to go up, being able to put good, clean meat on the table is going to be becoming more and more critical in the hour that we're living in. So it's a beautiful thing to have the skill set, but definitely this is a bolt action. It's just a beautiful gun. And again, the only thing I want to do is this scope does just fine, and I'm gonna probably just put it on one of my ARs. But I definitely want to uh, get a bigger scope to go on this thing, because that's just gonna be just much easier. And the scope that I'm looking at, is gonna run about at least $500-$600. But I'm gonna go ahead, bite the bullet, and go ahead and get it, because it's just all about, excuse me, oh, that didn't work. It is all about efficiency. And as you see, I'm tired, got a long week ahead, but it is all about efficiency. And the easiest way to uh, make sure that you're efficient and you're leveraging or maximizing the amount of time that you're using when it comes to hunting, and just minimizing that time and getting the maximum output. Now, I've done video after video. I take down 2 at a time, meaning I can go ahead, look at a target, take that one down, and then zero in the next one, pull the trigger. And this is a bolt action. It takes time to develop this skill set, but when you do, hey, it's just a beautiful thing. But all right, y'all stay blessed, because I'm gonna enjoy my wood stove tonight. But all right, shalom.